Hi everyone, I'm back again with yet another makeup look inspired by the Covet fashion app. This makeup look is named Blush. Covet Fashion is a styling app that gives you ideas on clothes, hair, makeup. It's so much fun. You can enter these in challenges. So I kind of wanted to walk you through it really quickly just to show you where I find these makeup looks and how you can find them and get inspired by clothes, hair, and makeup. So you're going to load the app, and this is the loading page. And once you get in the app, you'll click the menu button, hit style challenges, and there's going to be all these different challenges that they have. They have these daily challenges where you can do frozen in time, first vacation. I'm going to choose first vacation, and we're going to dress up a doll for her first vacation. So you have different hair, accessories, you can choose whatever she's wearing, you can choose skin tone, and of course you can choose makeup looks, and that's where I came across these different makeup looks, and it's so fun getting to see what they come up with, and being able to recreate that is the best part. This look is a look that you can wear any day. You can wear it during the day, you can wear it at night. It is suitable for every occasion you can think of, which is why it's one of my favorites. It's also super easy. There isn't much technique to it. So if you like this look and you want to recreate, please keep watching. Alright everyone, let's get started. So I did get a head start and I already have my eyebrows filled in. I used the Benefit Precisely My Brow pencil in the number 3, and I did also already prime my face with the NYX Angel Veil Primer. So we are ready to jump right into the shadows. So to prime our eyes today, we're going to use the MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre, and this is just going to work as a base for your eyeshadows. And I just go right above on the eyebrow bone as well as the lid, and I just do this with my finger. Once you have primed your eyelids, you want to make sure you set that base. So I'm going to go in with the Tartelette in Bloom palette, and I'm going to use the lightest shade, which is Charmer, and I'm just going to apply that everywhere that I applied that base. For this, I'm just using a MAC 220 shader brush. So for the eyeshadow, we are going to be using the Tartelette in Bloom palette as well as the Naked 3 palette. They both have a lot of pink tones, and because this is obviously a pink look, we are going to go in on these palettes. So we're going to start off with Smarty Pants as a transition color, and I'm using an M441 brush. And what you're going to want to do is just apply that transition color right in your crease area, and you're just going to want to build that color just a little bit. It's going to serve as a transition color, so this is just going to barely peek out, but it does help blend all the colors later. So don't skip this step, and don't go up too high up in the brow bone. Because this is a pink makeup look, you want to make sure that this transition color doesn't get too dark. So now that I've built this color to the intensity that I like, we're going to start going in with the pinks. We're going to take the Sweetheart shade right there, and we're going to take that same N44 brush and apply it exactly where we did the transition color, just not as high. So you want to go a little right underneath, just so that transition color does peek through in the final look. As we are building this pink color, you want to make sure that the tops of your shadow near your brow bone area stay blended. So take a clean brush that has no shadow and just go over the tops and blend it out and kind of diffuse it, so that way it doesn't look like you have a chunk of shadow without blending all of it out. Alright, I'm going to go in with the Naked 3 palette by Urban Decay. I'm going to do a mix of the shadows Burnout and Limit, and I'm using the brush that comes with this palette, and I'm just going to really pack this color on again because I want this look to be extremely pink. I'm going to build this color, so just keep packing on until you're liking. And you're going to put that all over the lid, just not as far as the outer corner. You kind of want to do it about 3/4 of your lid. So to continue to intensify this look, I'm going to take my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. You can take any setting spray, or you can even use just a little bit of water, and you're going to spray it on your brush. Again, this is the same brush that comes with the palette. And I'm going to take the shade Buzz, which is a pretty pinky, sparkly shade, and that setting spray is just going to help intensify that shadow and really make it pop. And I'm going to put that all over the lid. So now that we pretty much have our lid done, that last color really added such a pretty shimmer to it. We are going to take that Sweetheart color again in the Tartelette palette, and we are going to take that crease color again and just intensify it a little more and build up that color to make sure it's to our liking and blends out what we did with the lid. Moving on to the face, I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation in the color Caramel Beige, and I'm just going to use my Beauty Blender to apply this. So I like to put it on the back of my hand and then just dab it on my face and blend out with the Beauty Blender. You want to make sure that when you're applying foundation, you do drag it down your neck, just so you make sure that your face and your neck match. It looks really weird when your face is super dark and your neck is not. So you want to make sure everything is blended out nicely and matches. Now that we have our foundation on, we're going to move on to concealer, and I'm using again my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Macadamia. And we're going to apply it to the typical areas underneath the eyes, on the chin, on the sides of your lips, on the sides of your nose, on our forehead as well. That way our entire face is balanced out. I do have some pimples going on in my face. I got a few on this side. I'm not sure what's going on, but it's not cute. But we have to do what we gotta do. So I'm going to take my Morphe G3 brush and I'm going to press this into my skin, and then I'm going to go over it with a Beauty Blender just to make sure that the blending is seamless. Now that we have our concealer on, you want to make sure you set your concealer so it doesn't crease. I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. This is one of my favorite setting powders. You're just going to get enough powder on that brush and you're going to lightly tap everywhere you put concealer. I'm going to take my Real Techniques Duo Fiber Face Brush. It's a pretty big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to wipe away any of the powder that might be left over on my face. For the under eyes, there is a little bit of brown, so we're going to take that Tartelette in Bloom palette again, and we're going to use the color Rebel, and I'm going in with the Sigma Flat Definer brush E15. I'm going to get a good amount of that, and I'm just going to line my waterline with that. I'm going to take my MAC 219 pencil brush, and I'm just going to blend that out a little bit to get it a little smoky down there. I'm going to use that same brush, and I'm going to take that pink shade we used in our creased Sweetheart, and I'm also going to put that right underneath what we just blended and add that touch of pink. I'm going to take the NYX 902 Brown liner, and I'm going to apply that right in the waterline. And again, I'm going to take that Sweetheart color and just smoke it out a little more because I do want it to pop through a little more than it is right now. I'm going to dust off that pencil brush and go back in the Naked 3 palette and use that color that we used on the lid. That was pretty sparkly buzz, and I'm going to apply that right in the inner corner. This look didn't have a wing liner, but it does have liner, so I'm going to do just a line that stops right about at the corner of the eye. And I'm using the Stila Cosmetics liner, Stay All Day Waterproof liner. Now that we have a nice thin liner, we're going to go in with lashes, and I'm using the Ardell Glamour Wispy lashes, which are one of my favorite lashes. They're not too much, they're just enough. So I'm going to put the glue on the band and let it dry for about 45 seconds, and then just pop them on my lash. I like to do my false lashes before I do mascara. I just find that this way works a lot better for me. Now that I have my fake lashes on, you do want to make sure you blend your lashes with your fake lashes. So I'm going to use the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara, and I'm going to apply it just like you would any day, and this is going to help blend the two together. And since we're here, we want to apply mascara on your bottom lashes as well. Okay, so to finish off the face, I'm going to add some warmth to this face. Finally, I'm using MAC's Give Me Sun Bronzer and a Real Techniques contour brush. I'm applying a generous amount on it, and I'm just going to bronze up my face, not necessarily contour, just get some warmth in the face. Oops, my mirror's the wrong way. Boo. Boo for pimples. I like to give my nose a slight little contour quickie, if you will. For blush, I'm going to go in with MAC's Melba Blush. I like to go in with the Duo Fiber brush I used earlier and just swipe that all over the bronzer and blush that we applied and blend the two together. My favorite part of any makeup look is highlight, so I'm just going to add just a little on the very tops of my cheek. And I'm taking MAC's Soft and Gentle Mineralized Skin Finish. And this is a Morphe M310 brush. So you get a nice little glow going on, which is just what we want. So for the lips, I'm going to be a little extra and use 3 different products. It's okay to be extra sometimes. Do you? I'm going to take my MAC lip liner in Hip and Happy and first line our lips. Now that we got our lips lined, I'm going to use the Too Faced Lip Injection Color Balm. I really want my lips to be pink and plump. Now that my lips are nice and plump and are giving me a tingling sensation, I'm going to go in with MAC's Please Me, which is one of my absolute all-time favorite lipsticks. It's a really pretty pink, and I'm just going to go over. And because you can never be too pink, I'm going to go in with a lip gloss, and I'm going to use Make Up Forever's Lab Shine Lip Gloss in D14. It's a really pretty pink, but it does have little gold flecks. Alright, so the last final step is, of course, setting your makeup. I'm going to be using the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. And here is the final makeup look. I hope you guys enjoy this look. This has to be one of my favorite looks to rock because it's just subtle but so beautiful at the same time. Don't forget to head over to the Covet Fashion app to get more ideas on outfits, hair looks, and makeup looks, of course. So I will see you guys next time, and thank you so much for watching.